What's up everybody and welcome back to another episode of Will on a Whim. Today we're going to be doing the Q&A. Finally, it's been a long time since I did a Q&A, so I'll link the other one in the description. So I went onto my Instagram, okay, and I posted a little thing and I was like, I'm doing a Q&A, and y'all were like, okay, we got some questions. So I did the same thing on YouTube and you guys gave me a bunch of questions which I'm going to be answering today. So the first question is from Corey Irby. He says, if you could color your hair, what color or colors would you color it? This is actually a question that I've actually thought about. So I have two different scenarios. So if my hair is as long as it is now, I would probably just end up dyeing the ends, hypothetically, you know what I mean? I would dye just the ends, maybe a caramel, just a light brown. But if my hair was all the way shaven off, close to what it was like when I first started growing out my hair, I would go all out, purple. I know this sounds so crazy, but I would do a purple, a blonde, a pink. I would probably actually do pink. On to the next question, we have Kadeem Alexander. What's up, Kadeem? He says, what did you want to be when you were a kid? So this is a funny question. I kind of just wanted to be, honestly, whatever adults thought was a good thing to be. So I was like, I want to be a judge. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. Even though I had no idea what any of that stuff was, I really thought that the profession of being a doctor was really admirable. And so I sort of just stuck with that answer from maybe first grade up until, I don't know, college, when I was actually studying to become a doctor. But as of late, I've been very interested in social media marketing, entrepreneurship, business administration, all of those sorts of things. So things change. The next question is from Galactic. Ooh, hey. Would you happen to know of any products that could soften the effects of EcoStyler? It gets really crunchy sometimes and I can't find anything that will make it's softer on my hair. Love the channel, by the way. Thank you. When I first started using EcoStyler, I would just slap it on. I feel like I would just take the entire bucket that I had and I just dumped it on my head because I put so much in there. It was really gross. And my hair did get super crunchy. Whatever twists, braids, or whatever I was doing with my hair, the end result would be so crunchy. It wasn't until I started adding grapeseed oil that I alleviated some of that crunch. But still, even using grapeseed oil with using a lot of the EcoStyler, I still felt a bit of crunch. So what I found that works for me is using just less EcoStyler. You don't have to use so much of it. So try experimenting with using less EcoStyler, but also try adding grapeseed oil or some sort of oil or even a cream. Shea Moisture has a great curl enhancing smoothie out that I use sometimes with the EcoStyler, and I see a big difference in how crunchy my styles end up. Next question comes from Champdrums. Hey Will, hey. Can you show us a new products I use video or a segment of your Q&A video? So I'm assuming that you want me to either do a new video with the products that I currently use or show you some of those products now. I'm not going to show you those products now. I will do a whole other video where I just tell you all about the new products that I'm using. For the most part, my regimen has been sort of the same, but I have actually introduced a couple of new products, the Curl Enhancing Smoothie being one of them. The next question comes from Curlyheadtre. What's up, Curlyheadtre? What product do you think grows your hair? So this is a question that I get a lot. Which products do you think grow your hair? I don't really believe in products being the sole reason why your hair is growing. There's a lot of things that you have to keep in mind that contribute to hair growth. It's not only what you're putting on your hair, but also what you're doing to your hair, how you're wrapping it up at night, if you're deep conditioning, if you're protective styling. But if I had to choose a product that I think was nourishing my hair and giving me those nutrients that allowed for my hair to actually be a thing, I would say anything that has a lot of vitamin E in it. I think vitamin E is really good for not only your hair, but your skin and your nails. Grapeseed oil is basically pure vitamin E. Olive oil, I think, has a lot of vitamin E in it. The next question comes from MrAuburnwoods. What's up? How you doing? These are people that I know now. It's so funny because a lot of you will show a lot of love to most of my posts on Instagram and here on YouTube, so I kind of recognize you all now. So what's up? How you doing? When you detangle your hair, what tools or products do you use other than your hands? So if you haven't already checked out my detangling video, I'll link that in the description and it'll give you a bit more information on how I detangle my hair. I mostly try to stick to my hands, right, and to just finger detangle. But before I even start detangling, I do put a lot of conditioner into my hair to add slip, and then I'll go ahead and use my hands. But if my hands aren't doing as good of a job as I hoped I go ahead and use my big blue Detangling wide tooth comb, and I'll just go ahead and like gently rake through the ends and work my way up to my roots, and it works like a charm every time. So the next question is from MCYoudaman. What's up, Will? What's up? Do you have any suggestions on how to make your hair grow faster? Because I probably have been growing my hair as long as you, and I only have the top part of my hair, but the sides and the back are cut. And my hair comes down to the bottom of my neck, right at my shoulders. Help! LMAO. So I'm just going to refer you to a video that I actually just recently made on how to grow your hair like quickly. So I'll leave that as a link in the description so you can go ahead and check that out, and the answers are all there. Alright, so the next one is from JacobCanady. I recently cut my hair and I'm trying to grow it back out. Whew. Let me tell you about it. I have an issue with hair bumps, and how would you recommend to treat it? Also, I love your vids, by the way. Thank you, I appreciate that. Hair bumps, I'm not actually sure what this is, and I tried to look it up, and I regret trying to look it up. Google is like sometimes not the best place to look up things. Yikes. So maybe DM me on Instagram and just explain more about what hair bumps are, and then maybe I can do a bit of research on my own and help you out. The next question is from EmmitWayne. What's up, Emmett? I'm literally always so happy to see your comments because you always have good things to say. Glad to see you're back, Will. So see, and a winky face. See, look, this is what I'm talking about. The love is there. What are your top recommended Shea Moisture products, and how do you apply them currently? Which products can you not do without? I love Shea Moisture down to the ground, okay? But there are a couple of products that I love like more than the others. Really anything from the coconut and hibiscus curl and shine line. I live for the conditioner, which I use as a conditioner and a leave-in. I love the shampoo, which has no sulfates, no parabens, no phthalates, a bunch of other things. Check out the video I did on that where I was rapping about all the good things that I liked about that product. It'll be in the description. And I also really like the Curl Enhancing Smoothie, which I've been using as of late. I feel like it's super moisturizing, and it's just like, it really makes my hair soft, which is great. Moving on to the next question, we have Chandler Bogan. I want to dye my hair honey blonde. Do you think it's safe? And what products do you recommend that are color safe? I did a whole video on dyeing your hair and the effects of dyeing your hair, so go check that out. Also in the description, I know, another video link in the description, but go check that out. Is it safe? I feel like I don't really know how to answer that question because I don't really know what you mean by is it safe. You could mean, will it damage your hair potentially? For that answer, I would say definitely go check out that video. But is it safe in terms of like the ingredients that it's using, and will it like harm your body? I think in general, which is why I stay away from bleach and perms and all these other things, is that I don't necessarily agree that some of the ingredients that are used in these products that chemically alter your hair are good for your body. You're not just putting stuff on your hair, right? And with lotions and stuff, you're not just putting stuff on your skin that are sitting there. These products seep into your skin and they enter your bloodstream and they go on to affect different parts of your body. I'm just like hyper paranoid about like the beauty industry and all the products, because I think that a lot of these products get away with using things that just aren't too good for your body. And so I take like excessive precaution because I want to make sure that not only is my hair healthy, not only is my skin healthy, but I want to make sure that what I'm putting into my body won't affect me negatively. So is it safe in that regard? I would say do your research. Literally take the back of whatever bleach product or whatever perm product, texturizer, anything that you're about to put in your hair. Look at the product's ingredients, make sure that you know the health effects of all of those ingredients, and then proceed with caution. The next question is from Jelikah. Could you do a week of hairstyles videos, and how often do you change styles? So this is actually a really good question. I did do a Afropunk hair series. I did a week of hairstyles that I would wear at Afropunk. If you don't know what Afropunk is, guess what? I'm linking the video in the description. But absolutely, this is a cool idea. I really actually want to do that. So maybe I will do a week of hairstyles, either video, or maybe I'll just do like a video a day, which is how I did my Afropunk hair series, showing you guys a different hairstyle that you can do with maybe your wash and goes, your braids, or whatever. So if you actually want to see that, go ahead and leave a comment below, just like reaffirming that idea so that I don't forget about it. As far as how often I change my hairstyles, maybe once a week. So after wash day, which is Sunday for me, I'll either put in a new style or I'll just like fall back onto the same style that I already had. Sometimes life does move quickly and sometimes you miss your wash day. In that case, I'll leave my hairstyle in for maybe 2 weeks. I don't leave my hairstyles in for more than 2 weeks because at that point, like, I feel like my hair is just gonna dread up, which I have nothing against dreads. I actually really like dreads, and I watch a ton of videos on like people managing their dreads, and just because I just love dreads so much. But what I'm saying is that, like, now moisturize the ends of whatever protective style that I have throughout the 2 weeks that I'm leaving it in for. Next question is from Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman, oh my god, y'all, Morgan Freeman is watching my videos. I don't know what to do.